single day. I'm gonna make something great.
Hey everyone, it's me, Steph Smith, that one crazy teacher. If you're new here, welcome. I hope you stick around by hitting that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit that bell so you're notified each time I upload a new video. And if you're already a subscriber, thank you for coming back, and thank you from the bottom of my heart for continuing to come back and watch my videos. So today is 2 weeks in the life. I got behind for last week's video, so you're going to get last week's and this week's together. And hopefully it's not too long. I have not figured out how to timestamp yet, but there's 2 weeks in the life, and kind of, sort of, and I hope that you stick around and watch all of it, because I share a little bit more than I usually do in these videos. So stay tuned and hope you enjoy. Happy Monday. It is Monday the 22nd. I had to look at the calendar to be sure. My hair is just doing its own thing. I did remember earrings this morning that go with this sleeveless top, and I'm wearing jean capris. I still need to get signed in to my computer. I got a few things over the weekend and remembered a few things that were left in the trunk. Sorry, I'm setting up my caffeine. So I am still doing a Zoa. This is my, hold on. This is still my favorite one, the zero sugar. And I need to, so I need to put away the things, and I need to update the board. But this is from last week, so I need to do that. We're ready to go for Freedom Friday. I just need to fix the board and then put this stuff away and the stuff that's down there away, which the binders are for ELA. There's one for each grade level. So I have a plan to do with those. I just have to figure out where my other binders got put. So I also need to do that this morning. So I have about 20-ish minutes before my para gets here, and then we have 15 minutes before the students get here. So I need to get busy, and if I remember, I will pick up the camera again. So see you guys in a little bit. I just looked at the shelves at the front of the room and the podium, and I looked in both of those, and I looked in the file cabinet there. I even looked in the file cabinet here for my binders that I've been looking for, because Dollar Tree and Walmart were out of the kind I wanted, and came back to sit down to try to figure out where I could have put them. They're right here. It's Monday. It's Monday. But you guys saw me changing the board up there. I forgot my planner for the pages and stuff, so I came back, grabbed my planner. I looked to see what was on top for the unique skills, so that's what we are going to go with. And I forgot to do planner checks on Friday, so we will be doing that today. So I will catch you guys here in a few minutes. Good morning. It is Tuesday, the 23rd, and it's going to be a busy day. Got lots of stuff planned. I have a meeting this afternoon. Before we get to that, I'm going to show you my outfit of the day. I have a sleeveless, I just call it pumpkin spice tank, and then I have this over lay piece. It's really thin, you see, so it's breathable, and I figured it just went really nicely with this top, and the cool thing is I could wear pink, I could wear whatever color, but when I put my arms down, it's long. But when I'm walking around or anything like that, it's shorter sleeve. Sorry you guys keep getting close up of my belly. I'm gonna figure out eventually, maybe I'll put it up on the chalkboard next time. And then here's my earrings. There's a closer look of my over sweater thing. I don't know what to call it. What do you call it? I don't know. Anyways, so let me show you what I've gotten done. Before I left yesterday, I made sure that I hung up the standards, changed the board to whatever they are doing today. The questions are the same. The task has to do with what they were doing in unique skills and learning strategies. And this is where everybody stands for Freedom Friday. Some of them are well on the way and some of them not so much. But that is for the board. And I'll share with you what some of the stuff they've been doing for unique skills or will be doing. So they will be, oh, sorry. I sat down and the camera did not come with me. So yesterday they did fair play and what makes a good team. And then it talked about team evaluation. So a lot of them were doing different things. I had a kid how to make up a diagnostic test. There's a couple other things. I had one class that had a lot of kids absent, so there ended up not being enough to even make up partners. Not really. So I just told them to use their imagination. Their task is clean up the litter on school grounds, which you see right up there. So that was their task. ELA, I think it went pretty good. Splitting up the 7th and 8th graders. My para had the 8th graders yesterday. I had 7th graders, so today we're going to swap. See how that goes. 6th grade is going to be the challenge, even though there's not that many of them, because one needs a computer to write with and the other one needs the computer to read to them, because having a person read a whole story out loud is a trigger for them. So thankfully the stuff's available online. I'm hoping that it works out well that way. And then they'll be able to access it from home, all that stuff. So if they're absent. So I'm hoping that works out. And then the 7th and 8th graders, just trying to get them to stay on task is going to be the challenge, I think, there. And the fact that they are all on different levels and speeds of reading and writing is going to be the challenge whenever they have to copy anything down. But for the most part, I think it's going to work out well. I've made all my notes. I've given my para like what she needs, because we should still be on the same story for the rest of this week and for at least part of next week, so we should be good to go. I still need to work on more of that. They do have a test after each story just to make sure that they are comprehending, and what I'm going to do is after the test I'm going to grade it, and then I'm going to have them go back on either Freedom Friday, or which they won't like, but oh well, but they'll go back and find the answers to the questions that they got wrong and correct it, and I will give them like so many points, especially if they didn't get a good grade. I still have to figure out the logistics of that, but I figured that it'd be something good for them to be able to do, to figure out why they got it wrong, where, you know. But anyways, I've got some other stuff to do. I have about maybe 5-7 minutes before my parent gets here, and about 20 minutes before the students get here. I still need to, there's a couple different things I need to get done for my ELA classes. Learning strategies, we are good to go for learning strategies and unique skills. They are going to have all of these different things to do next week, or this week, next week, actually not even this week. So today they will be managing time and communication. Tomorrow they will be doing learning strategies. Will be doing iReady, and unique skills will go to the library and have a tour and answer some questions that I made for them to answer. Then I'm trying to think. History, I found out one of my kiddos that was doing one of the histories asked to be in a different history, so I need to make that move for them today and try to catch them up where the rest of them were. Sorry, the radio was going off, so I paused it for a second. But anyways, I need to go set up my stuff. I need to get some stuff going, and yeah, so that's it for the day. I was trying to think if there's anything else I can share with you, which right now, not really. So, well, actually, I take that back. For civics, they had those questions that were on the board, and then today it connects to this, so they're going to be looking at this. Let me show you. They're going to be looking at this, and we're going to be talking about the key points of it, and then they're also going to have the naturalization information. They have a citizen test. I typed up all 100 questions. I found one online, but it had the answers to it, so I typed up. And then the oath of allegiance, I figured that was important, and there's lots of to that for them to do. So they will be it the next couple weeks. That's what they'll be doing. So the only ones I'm not completely prepared for a couple weeks in advance right now is like U.S. history, world history, and ELA, which ELA right now I'm prepared for at least to the end of the stories that are up there, and I'm getting prepared for the rest of it, so it won't be too bad. I'm getting there. So anyways, all right, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. It is Wednesday, the 24th, and I just realized I'm wearing a yellow top again, but it is different than last week. It's got this kind of ruching and a little bit of puff right there, a V-neck. Then I have on these earrings. I wasn't feeling well last night, so I went to bed I had my hair pulled back, and I went to bed with my hair wet. I really didn't feel good. I went to bed probably about 8 o'clock last night. My hair's a hot mess this morning, so it's like, whatever. I did leave my hair down, or my bangs down, and this part of my bangs is just doing that. Not all of them cooperating, but I was feeling better this morning a little bit. I'm wearing my lunch now. There's a lot going on this morning that I did not get to film. But anyways, that was my email. Anyways, I'm at lunch right now. I've already had both of my English classes. I should say all three, because I teach 3 different English classes. We got halfway through the stories for 8th grade and 9th grade. I mean 7th grade. I don't know why I said 9th grade. I'm not teaching 9th grade. But 7th grade and 8th grade, they're about halfway through. 6th grade, we got through it, annotated. We did pretty good. I have another kiddo that hasn't heard the whole story, so they're going to go back and listen to it during history, and then they will work on their history some. Anyways, I just had a text that came through from my kiddo, one of my kiddos, so I will be checking that, and that is my lunch. It's done. History, the civics worked on these questions. about naturalization. Tomorrow they will have a document that shows the impacts that naturalization has on society, government, political process, all of that. U.S. history, I had one kid that needed to do the diagnostics. I only had one kid working on U.S. history. Unique skills, they are going, and learning strategies, they're going to work on respect. Tomorrow, learning strategies will do iReady, and unique skills will be doing up something in the library to practice listening. But anyways, they will, it's tomorrow. But for the most part, this should be good to go. Sorry, that was the radio. But that's pretty much it. They're working on respect today for learning straps and unique skills, unless they have to make up a test or something. Tomorrow, if we don't get through the stories for 7th and 8th grade, they're going to end up with homework unless they don't earn Freedom Friday. Then they will be continuing it. But if they do earn Freedom Friday, then they're going to have other stuff to do, because Friday would be Freedom Friday, and then Monday I will be out because I have a professional development. So I have all the stuff together for that. I just have to write the note to the sub. Hopefully they get a sub. If they don't have a sub, then they'll combine classes and we'll go with that. So we'll see how that works out. It's just a little stressful because I already feel we're behind in ELA, and things just happen to where it puts us further behind. But it is what it is. We will get through this, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. It is Thursday. I am wearing my new Mustang Pride shirt. One of the coaches has a friend who made them. I'm going to look and see if that person has other shirts that I can get, because it's very comfortable, very soft. And I love how it's just part of the shirt, so I don't have to worry about it crackling or anything or peeling off. This is how the kids are so far for today, off Thursday. This is how they are starting off. As you can see, 3 classes are very close. 1 class is already there. They just have to keep it. And the other one is halfway. So we will see how they do. It's a very rainy day. I probably should have pulled my bangs back, but I didn't. I just put my hair in a ponytail. I don't wear earrings because this ear especially is irritated. Like, it's not red right now, but just to touch, like you kind of see a little bit, just to touch, it hurts. But let's see, what else do I need to tell you guys? I was probably up way too late last night planning. I only got 6th and 7th grade, the next story done for them. I need to work on 8th grade. I am going to put those in the binder of what's next versus the big binders that are back here, and then go ahead and pull out the next story or 2 for each grade level. That way, whenever I get done with the planning, I can either continue on that grade level or do like I've been doing, where it's 1 grade level, then the next, and then I can go to the next story for each grade level and go from there. I got a late start. I didn't start on it until after 7:30 probably last night, so, or about 7ish. So I worked until about 9:30, so it's about 2 hours, so about an hour each. I need to pretty good on civics. I'm about 2 weeks in not in advance, but yeah, 2 weeks. I got all of next week planned, and then the week after, plus this week. Let's see, ELA, we're pretty much got next week covered. The week after, I'm working on it. I need to make emergency lesson plans by the end of this week for just in case. I also need to write a sub letter for Monday, because I will be out, and make sure everything is ready to go for that. I also have some other things that I need to do that are on the agenda that I need to get done, so I can work early. I have about 20-ish minutes before my para gets here, and about 35 before students. So I should be able to knock off a lot of the stuff off my to-do list. The first thing I need to do is look at testing accommodations. The second thing I need to do is email teachers of the students that I am temporarily having on my caseload to make sure they got accommodations for the classroom. The third thing I need to do is the emergency lesson plans and the lesson plan letter for the sub on Monday, and then make any copies of things that I need to do for emergency lesson plans. Then it's just planning, really. Honestly, I think that's pretty much all I have on my to-do list for today. So I will see you guys in a little bit if I need something, something happens and I need to show you. And if not, then I'll see you guys tomorrow. It is Friday. My bangs did not want to cooperate, so I put them back. Wearing my pencil earrings. My shirt is teachers make all other professions possible. My allergies are killing me. I have a stuffy and coughing all morning. It's just allergies because we had a lot of storms the last few days. Today is kind of sunny, so then the pollen and everything's floating around again. But today, Friday, and look how great they all did. So what I will be doing is putting up the vocab words for next week and writing what they will be doing on Monday on the board, so that way they see, the sub sees, even though the sub is going to have a letter. I also got done, almost completely done. I just had to finish sorting, stapling, hole punching the stuff for the emergency sub plans, but I got the letters done, got the roster done, I got everything copied. I just have to, the copier hates me, or I hate it, or both. It doesn't ever do what I want it to do. But anyways, I've gone through ELA, I've done history. Now I just have to do unique skills / learning strats and put those two packets together. And again, they're just for emergency sub plans. I have enough to get through a week or two at least, but shouldn't, hopefully it never happens. And it's only if I'm not able to communicate to my para, or if my para is not here either. So if there's ever a reason why we're both not here and there was an emergency and I wasn't able to leave plans and she wasn't able to leave plans, then, you know, I'm getting logged into my computer right now, and I just have to change the board and hole punch the stuff for my emergency sub plans. So here we go. So as you just saw, I just put together the packets and hole punched for whatever I did not get done yesterday. I have the different things for unique skills, just different, enjoying peers, anything is possible, enjoying the world around you. There's about 10 different lessons in here. And then I hole punched, I stapled all the packets together and hole punched them so that way they would be ready to go for a sub in case I ever need it. And then for history, for US and civics and world history, they'll just be doing this. It has a lot of different little articles and, you know, like graphs and first person primary sources in there, and then they have to kind of write about it. And then for ELA, the printer really messed it up, but they have a packet on voice, and then they have to write, but it's different expository, persuasive, narrative, different things that we have to cover anyways. So it'll either be a refresher or it'll help increase their knowledge. for when we actually do have to do something like that. So I have all that ready. I just have to hole punch the sub plan or the sub note for that and the roster and seating chart, and we're good to go for that. And then I've just got to do the board. It's Monday. I have a professional development this morning. So I did not wake up early enough to do my makeup. I am here at the doctor's office so I could try to fit in some blood work before my professional development, since it's kind of in the same town that I have my professional development in, and they're kind of in the same town I live in. Long story short, it's kind of like 3 separate towns, but they're kind of all the same at the same time. But anyways, that way I'm doing it now, so that way I'm not late going to work sometime before my doctor's appointment on the 13th. But I wish I would have made some time to curl my eyelashes at least, because the right side is bothering me. I didn't feel good last night, so I went to bed early, and I slept pretty much through the night. I woke up about 3 something, like I've said in a previous video. For some reason, I keep waking up about 3:30 every night. I don't know why, but maybe I'll figure out. But I look kind of washed out this morning, but it is what it is. I at least kind of did my hair. It's not completely wanted copyright either, but whatever. But anyways, if I'm able to film anything, I will film it. If not, then I'll just kind of give a summary of my PD later. All right. It is Wednesday. I am wearing this green shirt that has the cutouts right there and the ruffle that goes all the way across, and jean capris. I was sick yesterday, so that's why there was nothing for yesterday. I'm still not feeling 100%, which is why I didn't even bother to do my hair. I just threw it in a ponytail. I did mascara, but that was about it. Tried to help me look not quite so washed out, but I didn't even put on concealer. I still have a migraine. I was having a lot of stomach issues. Honestly, Sunday and Monday, but Monday night it hit me really hard, and yesterday morning it was even worse. Like, I couldn't even move without my stomach cramping so bad. So anyways, there's some behaviors I have to address and then see where they're at for their studies. And this is what the ward looked like for when I left on Friday for Monday. Of course, those were empty, so some of them have earned some stuff. There's their vocab for the week, and then it told them what they needed to do for each different subject. So yeah, and of course, you know, like, they still have stuff over there, but I wrote out like more definitively what they're doing. Some of it's a little hard to see, like the ELA, like, it's showing up on camera, but in person it's not as well. At least it's not as bold as the purple or the pink. Same with the green. It's not as bold as the purple or the pink for the civics and the histories. But some of my markers are starting to go out, but thankfully I have some new markers, so I just need to trade them out. But sorry. That's about it. I have a lot of stuff I need to do for, like, the ESC portion of my job. So we had a teacher who quit, so we split up that caseload until we can get a new teacher, and I need to get those accommodations out. I have paperwork I need to send back to central office. I have to go by and sign my leave sheet. Yeah, there's a few other things I need to get done, but it'll get done, and I will see you guys later. It is Thursday. It's September 1st. I know it's a little early, but these are just so pretty. Wearing one of my shirts and then capris. I found my fan last night. So I'm going to put my fan over here, and I'm going to move that fan up there. So hopefully it'll help with air circulation. So I'm going to do that. I'm not going to worry about changing the board yet. I do need to get on the ball and plan for the next story for all of the ELA classes. What I might end up doing is letting them go ahead, if they're done with all of their work, go ahead and listen to the story today. Not sure, but we shall see how the day goes, because yesterday was a lot of behaviors. I think it was mostly because, I'd been out for 2 days. So we'll see if today goes easier. So here's to hoping. Happy Friday. We finally made it. Yeah, I know I've only technically worked 3 days at work, including today. Monday I had the PD, and then Tuesday I was sick, but still. So I'm just turning on my fan, and I opened up my computer. I still need to get signed in. I was grabbing my walkie. I still need to get my bag set up, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and turn on the fan up there and the air purifier. And as you see, all classes worked really, really hard to earn Freedom Friday, especially 5th period. Honestly, did they really, 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 really deserve it? Probably not as much as they probably didn't earn as many letters as are up there, but they came close. And because they were giving forth the extra effort, and they were helping and trying to give positive words of encouragement to those that were not doing what they were supposed to be doing, we went ahead and gave them the letters. However, this Freedom Friday is they have to give me their vocabulary and show me that they did their vocab. They have to show me that they answered all the questions that they're supposed to answer for the story that we just finished, and show me that they finished the TDQs that are based on the stories, and the test for ELA, and then for history and civics, they have to show me that they did all their work for those subjects. I think what I'm going to do for civics, because it's 100 questions and they have to look it up, I'm going to make sure that they got to question 25. I only have one kiddo that got to 50 something. One kiddo is only on, I think, 13, and the other kiddo's in the 20s. So I'm thinking if I chunk it and I do 25 this week, make sure they do 25 next week, 25 and 25, or try to do more than 25 next week, maybe do 50, then they only have 25 left. That should work. Not for sure. We'll see how it works next week. It's a short week. They only have 3 days to earn Freedom Friday, but we also only have 3 days to do classwork. But 6th grade, we did plot. Yesterday we did plot diagram, and then I showed them how to access the things for their textbook online, how to answer the questions and everything. Still trying to find out how to have the questions read to them. Now, it does read the story and everything like that to them, but I have not found where it reads the questions to them. So I'm needing to find that. I need to talk to one of the guidance counselors, because during our, the state changed their testing for Florida. And so instead of one test once a year, it is one test 3 times a year. And one of them happens to be on one of the PDs coming up. So the history teachers and I will be out on that day. And it's a day that grade level test. So we will see what happens. And there's a couple other reasons why I need to talk to that guidance counselor as well. So I lost my train of thought. But anyways, oh, here's my shirt. I wear my Teacher Life shirt. And here's my earrings. They match my socks. But anyways, I'm tired. We decided to celebrate my daughter's birthday last night. Her birthday's not until next Wednesday, but this weekend is Labor Day weekend, so we knew it was going to be crazy. We call it across the bridge, so where the beach is and everything. We know it's going to be busy because it's Labor Day weekend. And then next week, either she has something going on in the evenings, or I have something going on after school where I'm not going to be home enough time for us to go out. So, and then next Friday she's having a slumber party, and then the Saturday she's having a get together with all her friends that can't be at the slumber party. So we went out last night to eat, and then we got some things for her party. Not everything, but we got some things. So that's why I'm tired, but you can't really tell. You kind of tell, but kind of not. I did put on concealer. Hopefully I did a good enough job. I was only half paying attention because I was so tired, but it looks like it's good. And then I put on mascara, concealer, my powder foundation, and I tried to fix my eyebrows because they look crazy this morning, but I think because I slept too hard. Anyways, I'm getting signed into my computer today. They're just gonna finish up their work. I think I've finished saying what I wanted to make sure that they got done. For unique skills and learning strats, they just have to show me their planner, and that is worth a grade. So there's that. I don't know what else to say. And then I'm going to make sure everybody has their vocab done for ELA. And then I will be erasing the words and putting up the new words for Monday. Or Tuesday, I should say. So they're going to have kind of more work, or the same amount of work, just one less day. But we shall see how it goes. But yesterday was pretty good. We didn't really have any behaviors. Sorry, I accidentally hit the wrong key. Or I hit the right key, but I hit the key next to that key as well. So then it said incorrect password. Okay. Anyways, I still need to finish setting up those drawers and then label. I need to find labels for all those drawers, and then for these drawers and the filing cabinet drawers. But for the most part, I'm staying pretty organized. Like, I know what each of these different things are in there. I need to go file some of that stuff. I need to go through it and figure out what I'm going to file and what I'm not. And then there's stuff that I need to keep for my records, and I'm trying to figure out the best way to keep the stuff from my records. Then there's extra copies of certain things, and then the extra copies of, well, that's ESE paperwork, passes, and stuff like that. So I have some extras that I need to keep over there, but I need to figure out how I'm going to keep it. And I've been talking for 8 minutes, but what I've been doing is I have a big binder, a thick binder, and I'm putting all of it's a thick binder like this, but it's yellow. And I'm keeping all of the IEPs, the PBIPs, the accommodations, the behavior data tracking, anything that teachers may need copies of, or parents, I keep that in there, or the extra copies of them in there, so I can easily access them. So I'm thinking what I might do is put some of this stuff and some of that in there with the student's name, because I have alphabetical dividers. So the only complication is whenever I have more than one, but I have sticky notes to kind of separate each section for each student. So that way it ends up being separated. I also paperclip. I'm using hand motions and you guys can't even see it. I paperclip the top of them together, so that way I know if that's one student and second student. So that is how I've been working that. And I'm going to go ahead and go because of the fact I've been talking for almost 10 minutes. But let me know other things that you guys want to see. I still plan on doing my desk setup, what's in my teacher bag, how I got to where I am now, so my teacher journey. I'm still doing a giveaway. I have to go through all of my stuff to get everything that we've done so far for the house, get that together, put it up. There's lots of different things, videos that are coming up. I just have to put aside time to do it. So, and if you guys are wondering how I plan, I'm probably going to do a plan with me for school and all of that fun stuff. So anyways, that is going to be it for this video, I think. If not, you'll see more stuff here. If there's more stuff, you'll see it now. And if not, then you'll see the closing. And that is it. I hope that you enjoyed. Have a great day and God bless. Thanks for watching.
And if you like this video, please leave a like, a comment, and subscribe.